What's good, my peoples? It's your boy, Big Chris, aka the Compton Animator, and I'm here to give you a review of WWE SmackDown Friday, November 8th, 2013. It's late as fuck. I think it's almost 3 a.m. and I've been working all day doing my animation shit, and let's get into this review. So, we're coming off a very kind of mediocre Raw. Um, Starting off this week's SmackDown with CM Punk again, same as Monday Night Raw. Um, CM Punk comes out. He basically talks about, he is the best in the world, and he's been since he got a shirt that says he's been since day one and stuff. And he's talking about who he is, and he's beat down Paul Heyman. He said the same shit again. I don't think he kind of switched it up a little bit, but it's more on like he doesn't know why Bray Wyatt and his Wyatt family is attacking him, but he doesn't care. He just wants to fight, and fighting is all he wants to do. So then Curtis Axel comes out, cuts a super dry ass promo, saying he beat down his father figure of Paul Heyman and he wants revenge. So we go into a match, Curtis Axel versus CM Punk. An okay match, it's CM Punk. You're going to get a couple good movesets. CM Punk was very technical in this match. You can still tell that he's, not very 100% as far as, physicality goes, and that he still has a little bit on him. But CM Punk really did help carry this match. Also, Curtis Axel was pretty stiff here. I mean, I've been watching him more and more, and I'm starting to get the feel that, he really needs to loosen up just on the mic and in the ring. Like, he's very, very stiff. So, it was, like I said, it was an okay match. CM Punk carried the match very well. You got an interruption with Bray Wyatt in the match. Like, they just played his music and the lights cut off, and CM Punk got distracted by that, but he still ended up getting the GTS win on Curtis Axel. After that, I think Bray Wyatt came on the screen and he just stared at Punk and then cut it off, and then Punk was just looking at it like, what the fuck? So after that we get, I think these results I'm looking at aren't right. Yeah, they aren't. They're missing a match. Okay, so I know exactly what came up next, I think. So excuse me if, because I'm looking at some results. They're usually better than this, but these results don't have the whole thing. But after that we get I believe it was the Usos and R-Truth versus 3MB in a 3-on-3 match. This is R-Truth. The Usos came out, and what they said on commentary was that they were made to go and look for a third person to have, I guess, another match with 3MB from the match they had Monday, and they picked R-Truth because, I guess R-Truth was in his hometown, North Carolina. So, actually, it was a pretty cool little match. R-Truth, and the Usos did their thing as they always do, but 3MB here was actually more energetic. They, showed more life into them and stuff right here. So it looks like 3MB is just saying, fuck it, let's go out there and try to put our best out there, which they should have been doing from day one. But, just looks like they were kind of going out there and saying, fuck it, let's get it out, and let's try to do as much as we can. And you even saw like Drew McIntyre yelling and, getting hype and shit. So it was a pretty cool little match. Nothing special here, nothing too big out of it. So, you already know who won, the Usos and R-Truth. So, they weren't going to let 3MB beat them right now, especially on SmackDown. So, I think these results are fucked up, but I just want to continue doing the review. I know basically what happens. So, next we had AJ Lee and Tamina versus Naomi and Cameron. Surprisingly, this was a pretty entertaining match, and kind of not surprisingly because I know AJ and Tamina and Naomi can work, but you got some good working out of Cameron here. She's pretty okay. She's not as bad as Nikki Bella or how Brie was earlier this year, or even some of the other divas that we have here out there. Cameron can actually work. You can tell she's been actually working and doing a lot of stuff with Naomi, and Naomi's bringing Cameron up along with her. So hopefully, they are kind of shooting off each other, because Cameron does have, energy. She's energetic, and she does have charisma, because you can tell by the Total Diva show, and you can tell, just the way she moves and stuff like that. But Naomi is the really great in-ring worker. So it looks like, Cameron and Naomi are pushing off on each other as far as, what they're doing. But we get a pretty okay little Divas match here. Got some good amount of time. It's some good little spots here with a what was it, a wheelbarrow DDT off, not DDT, wheelbarrow, what's that shit called? Wheelbarrow bulldog onto from Cameron onto Tamina. You had some nice spots here with Tamina and Naomi. AJ Lee kind of seemed out of not out of shape, but what do you call it? She really wasn't as good as she usually is here. She hasn't been as good as she usually been lately. She got a couple of rest holds in, and she wasn't moving, quickly. I don't know what they're doing with her, but she hasn't I don't know if they're telling her not to, do her usual move sets that she can do, but she hasn't been, doing the big things that she usually can do and that we know she can do. So hopefully, they just saving that, I guess, for a pay-per-view or something, and it's not just something's going on with her. They're telling her not to do some shit. But AJ and Lee and Tamina comes out with the win after Tamina basically kills her Cameron with a sick ass power bomb, and then AJ Lee comes in and does the Black Widow and makes Cameron taps. So then we get that win. A pretty okay little match there. Next we got Del Rio coming out cutting a promo saying the same old about the Gringos and how John Cena took his belt and stuff. And John Cena comes out and talks shit and says, something to Cole about we're gonna write. Del Rio said he was sick and stuff. So during the Hell in a Cell match, so that's the reason why he didn't win. So John Cena came and played with that. And then they said, "Fuck it, we're gonna have a title match here tonight." Vicky came out and said, "No, you're not." Then she put them both in matches. So it was very mediocre right there. John Cena was talking fast. Alberto Del Rio was trying to shoot off on himself. So they should have both been out there to play off of, and they really just tried to come out there and do their own thing, and they just clashed heads, and it really didn't work. So Vicky put Alberto Del Rio in the match versus Khali. This match is probably the most I've seen Khali move in a long time. Del Rio wins here, and it's an okay match. It's Khali. What are you gonna do? Alberto Del Rio basically ran Khali around the ring. And Khali was trying to, move a lot and get around and shit. Next, we had Luke Harper versus Daniel Bryan. Okay match here. It gets breaking up by Eric Rowan, and Daniel Bryan gets the win by DQ. There's nothing really to this match. Doing this, Daniel Bryan, how he works, and you've seen Luke Harper a couple times before. So, a pretty cool little match here. Nothing special. During the breakup, the rest of the Wyatts getting ready to attack, comes in and attack him. Bray Wyatt's getting ready to get in the ring. CM Punk runs to the ring, and him and Daniel Bryan have a stare down with Bray Wyatt. So it looks like they're going to continue this and keep stuff going. I like this. I just want to see more promos against each other with these guys. That's what's missing was tonight. The promos weren't that great. Let's see, is there anything else after that? Oh, shit. We had a long-ass Raw Rebound, 15 minutes, I would say. They cut a Raw Rebound in with the whole Triple H interviews that he does every Wednesday. So, on the internet, and this was very fucking long. Like, I had to skip through that whole section of that and the Triple H thing. So, then they get into the main event, which is John Cena versus Ryback. Typical John Cena Ryback match, very slow at the beginning, very slow in the middle. At the end, you get a gang of power moves. Then you get Ryback trying to do his move. John Cena reverses into the AA. And then John Cena gets the win. A typical match, it's energetic when it gets to the end, and they'll do a gang of reversals, and that'll get the crowd hype. But as far as the match chemistry goes, it's really nothing there, to tell you the truth. I was bored for most of the match until the end when they started hyping it up and doing their power moves, which it should have been during the whole match. Make a shorter match and just have them power move through the whole match. All do each other with, the big man moves. Big man matches don't need to be this long. They're not set up for that. So it was an okay, very very mediocre match, I would say. I can't really give it much for a few, quick power moves that they put out at the end, and it really does nothing for me. Alberto Del Rio comes out and attacks John Cena, but John Cena overcomes that, and they have a stare down. So you can't even get a good beat up by Del Rio out of this. Mediocre SmackDown tonight. I would give it a C. It wasn't bad. We had a few okay matches here, and nothing was horrible. It was just, mediocre. Um, I'm tired, so I'm just going to end this with saying you can find me on the internet anywhere, Big Chris145 or at Compton Animator. I'll have my Twitter link down there, and I also have my my website link down there. You can hit me up if you want work done. I do YouTube banners and all type of stuff, posters and all type of shit that if you ever want done. I'm also going to put up a couple videos later on this weekend or next week. I got a tag team video that I did that's talking about the tag team division and how it's on the rise. I'll put that up a little bit later. I also have I was also thinking about doing a couple of general reviews where I'm going to take the TV shows that I'm watching and put it into one review and do that weekly. And I was going to do a thing where I take the music that I'm listening to and put it all into videos and do that weekly instead of doing separate reviews of every TV show, because I really don't have a lot of time to set up and do reviews, and it's not really something I want to do, but I'll do it just to get out there and talk to the people more. So thank you for watching. Hit me up, comment, like, subscribe. Peace.